What's up, watchers, and welcome back to my Andaron Saga Let's Play. I'm KillSwitch360, and I hope you're having a great day. Today, we're taking on the guide in Chapter 4X, Counting the Cost. Let's get into it, shall we? Later that day in Silver Mist. Finally, we dealt with all that Timatin. You know what? I'm going to sound this out. I'm tired of being so confused. Okay, Timatan? Maybe Timatan. We're going to go with Timatan for now. Finally, we've dealt with all that Timatan business. It's time to move on to the next item in my itinerary. I need to talk with my people and see how everyone feels. Once I'm done, I'll go to Ayla's house and have a chat with her. Maybe I can have her join us on our journey to protect her. After all the harm my father wrought, I owe her that much. Alright. Oh! I like the music. This gives me endgame vibes, like the music that plays when you're reading the endings. This is pretty good. Alright, how many people are there to talk to? Okay, so 1, 2. Ooh, this might be long. I ain't splitting this up into 2 parts, so let's just hurry up, shall we? Let's go talk to Fred. Ah, there you are, Baldimon. Excellent work out there. Huh? Who are you? What did you do with the Fred I know? Oh, piss off! I'm paying you a barely deserved compliment. This is the second time you've rushed to save civilians. I'm starting to wonder where the drunken idiot Baldimon went. I've always been like this. You didn't know, Fred? Divines! One compliment and it's already gone to his head. Don't get all smug with me, son of Thorgrim. You're a playboy. You're not special just because you possess a smidge of decency. I know I haven't been the best person, Fred, to say the least. But maybe you don't know the real me. I was a mess after the rebellion. I saw many terrible things, awful events. I sung Aylanda to dull the pain and the memories. Truly, I don't think of myself as a good person. I'm not bad either. I do my best. I try not to hurt others undeservedly. It's awfully decent of you. Randall could learn a thing or two. You don't like Randall? Of course not! Who would? That violent, addle-brained... I should watch my words. He is Andaron's future king. For all your faults, at least you're not your brother. I'll take an idiot drunkard over a psychopath any day. Well, thanks, Frederick. That's nice of you to say. Don't get complacent. One good deed does not a man make. You've still screwed the pooch when it comes to Timat. Timat? No, hold on. Okay. So the Timatans can't hold... The Timatans can't hold because Timate? Actually, Timate, yeah. Timate works. You still screwed the pooch when it comes to Timate. If you hadn't barged in on the Fierce, we could have salvaged the situation. Sorry, I can't talk. I'm still trying to wrap my brain around the whole Timate, whatever situation. We're going with Timate and Timatans. It seems the most logical to me. Now, I fear that we won't make any further headway with Tindaris. Your father will not be a happy man. If my enemies include a butcher like Tindaris, I don't mind. He'll pay for what he's done in Silver Mist. He might have saved Silver Mist, but at the cost of Andaron's stability. Just one additional mistake for others to hang over my head. Oh, good grief. It's this guy again. Finally, I made it out of that creepy horseman forest. I bet this town will have a few houses ripe for pickings. Just gotta find some goobers with overflowing pockets. Oh, good grief. What the hell is he doing here? If you guys remember, he showed up in the first chapter. This guy's a jerk. An egotistical idiot. Let's go talk to Estele and see what she has to say. Baldimon, back to sneak more creep peeks, huh? Well, bad news for you. One of my masters is here to protect me. Thought your master was that Sir Alan guy. How can you understand the ways of an expert like me? True experts learn from all manners of genius. We walk 100 different paths in our lives. Right, that does make sense. So who's your other master? Is it not obvious? The super great, almighty, legendary Sir Fergie. Fergie? I don't know. He's standing right there. Has your baldness ruined your vision? Jeeves, where are you? I need more tea. You're kidding me. I tremble in fear, pervert. Master Fergal is unstoppable. You mean Ferdinand? The gall of a commoner to correct an expert's words. You're asking for a beating. One whisper from me and my master will trounce you in an instant. Somehow I doubt that. Once he teaches me the divine smell of Armageddon, your butt is toast. How long have you known Ferdinand anyway? About 30 minutes. Why do you ask? Somehow I'm not surprised. Oh, good grief, Estelle. You're hilarious. Damn it, are you kidding me? Those guys from the forest are here. I can't believe they keep following me around. What inconsiderate jerks. Screw this place, I'm out of here. Hope I never see those blokes again. Wait, is he an Aussie? Do I gotta start talking with an Australian accent when he talks? Well, I'd love to do that, mates. Alright, let's go see what Ferdinand the Bloated has to say. Master Ferdinand, I have brought your tea, as well as the paper. Finally, this ancestor can quench his thirst. Jeeves, what was all that noise earlier? It sounded like ants banging pots together. Master, it seems like the Tomatons attacked Silvermist today. They massacred more than 200 adults and children. Good heavens, can't you see I'm trying to enjoy my tea? Spare me the grisly details, you fool of a butler. Go out there and toss a few coins to the peasants. We mustn't let them think this ancestor doesn't care. Yes, of course, master, it's just... Is there a problem? Out with it, butler! We've run out of money, my master. We're dirt poor now. Bah! Nonsense! What of the gold I earned from killing that dragon? That was quite a sum, amounting to 10,000 coins in total. What, so is this guy supposed to be like Bilbo Baggins, but crappy? Bilbo Baggins, but a crappy person. Actually, Master Ferdinand, it was a red salamander. We barely made 100 gold. Also, I was the one who killed it, so... What? You dare talk back to me, Jeeves? I'll dock your salary if you utter such words again. Yes, Master Ferdinand, I shall head out to procure additional funds. Harumph, if you fail, no worries. This ancestor will obtain the gold himself through his magic. Oh, so he's an alchemist. Yes, Master Ferdinand. Oh, good grief, he's about to blow himself up or some crap. Huh? Oh, excuse me, Second Prince Bodymon. I did not see you there. You know me? Aye, I do. I see. Color me curious, but are you and that obese fellow tailing me? It seems more than a coincidence that we keep running into the two of you. Apologies, Master Ferdinand is a legendary magus of unparalleled power. I only serve his will, and as such, do not question his sense of direction. Yeah, a legendary magus. Magus? Magus? I'll bet he is. Oh, divines, you're serious? My master has fallen into a mental decline, but he was once great. No matter his current state, I will serve him dutifully to the end. If you will excuse me. Sure, sorry to bother you. Oh, poor Jeeves. He seems to be just stuck. Oh, well. I don't know, he's like... Jeeves is like Dedue, serving his master blindly, but... Dedue at least had a decent master to serve, but Jeeves is just stuck with a pretentious prick. Uncle, I must insist that you do not send a letter to House Rose. I do not want them to know of my survival, nor Lady Aylanda's. She must remain hidden. Oh, Theo, I don't understand your objections, nephew. Since when would you choose some woman over your family? Don't forget the resources we poured into your education. Your mother must know that you survived all this time. If you put Lady Aylanda's safety in danger, I won't forgive you. We must remain anonymous, Uncle. Why can't you understand? I suppose I can hold off telling Beatrice for a while, but still, your selfishness bothers me, Theodor. Why do you care so little for your mother's pain? Don't you love her anymore? Of course I love my mother. Don't bring her into this. Then for what reason do you insist that I hold back? Tell me, Theodor! Do you want to know, Uncle? Do you really? So be it. I chose Lady Aylanda over my house. That is the truth. You did? Aye. On the night Rose and Steele attacked Malthrak, I was there with Aylanda. I was her retainer, a guard assigned to protect her. I faked my death to spirit her away, and have shielded her ever since that day. You served the girl personally? I had a different impression. I assumed you were performing idle tasks for the royals. Weren't you supposed to sneak into their ranks as a spy? Not teach the child how to cast magic. Aye, that was my original mission. I truly intended to carry it out. My mother placed me at Aylanda's side so that I could kidnap her. When the moment came, I couldn't bring myself to complete the act. On the night the Lightbringer War erupted, King Caithus came to me. He knew of my true mission, but he had nobody else he could trust. He knew his daughter and I had come to care for one another. He gave her to me to protect. I refused to continue my original mission if it harmed Aylanda. I see. So in the end, you saved the Lightbringer's life. That's right. I cast aside my house by choice, Uncle. I won't endanger my lady, not even for your sake. Theodor. If you send that letter, I'll never speak to you again. Do not test my loyalty. Grampy, are you okay? Uncle Theo looked so angry. All this time, I thought I knew my nephew. Turns out, I never did. He left us by choice, and for the sake of a damned Lightbringer. Grampy? Oh boy. Oh wow, we got music shift and everything. Wow, that's deep. Holy crap, this picked up real quick. Alright, let's go talk to Berit. Berit, you look down. It's hard to be cheerful when so much death surrounds us. I'm reminded of when the new icebreaker Jarl took over. You're talking about Jarl Tyranar? Yes, he's a powerful warrior, a truly incredible combatant. But, frankly, I don't like him. I can't stand his violent ways. I always respected Jarl Dormund. He was a well-rounded leader. He wanted the Vikings to keep to ourselves, not seek out war. Tyranar wants to dominate all of Hornheim, perhaps even Andaron. You think his ambitions are that grand? I don't see the Vikings taking us on. If Tyranar has his way, there will be 1,000 tragedies like Silvermist. The Tomatans might be cruel, but they aren't a bunch of savage brutes. It's weird hearing a Viking criticize their own heritage. Things would be different if Dormund's son had taken over. Little Ralfnir had the eyes of an eagle and the spirit of a bear, but he also had a good man for a father. He'd have been... It doesn't matter anymore. Tyranar killed Dormund's son. He made sure no other Vikings could threaten his reign. So if Ralfnir had taken over, you wouldn't have joined my army? Perhaps I owe Traianar my thanks. This army would be less lively if you were not in it, Berit. Watch yourself, second prince. Such sweet words won't seduce this Viking lady so easily. Here I thought I had a chance. Is the whole thing just a flirt? I can't tell if that was sarcasm or intentional. That's hilarious. This game has the perfect balance between being super serious and just being a damn meme, and I love it. Hello, Bjarki. How are you feeling today? Bjarki? Such senseless loss. You mean what happened here in Silvermist? Yes, terrible tragedy. Greed leads to terror. Children without parents, families split in two. Yeah, it's not pleasant to say the least. Awful. I saw many such horrors during the rebellion. The plague was bad too, in its own way. Plague spreads across borders. It even ravaged Hornheim. But plagues are not evil. They are forces of nature. Indiscriminate, unbiased, they hold no prejudice. War is different, caused by greed of simple-minded men. That's true. For all my pain and loss due to the plague, it wasn't personal. Styxia may have created the plague, but it afflicted them as much as it did us. The plague never personally targeted me or the people I loved. It simply was. Plague took my friends. War took my wife. I resent war more. I resent war more. I'm sorry to hear that. See what I mean? It went just straight from comedy and memeing of Baudimon potentially flirting with Berit to the seriousness of war and disease. Like, man, I love this game. Hello, Natalie. I heard you did quite well out there. For such a young girl, your swordsmanship is remarkable. Yep. Thanks for all your kind words, Big Boss Baudimon. Oh, shoot, who's... I think Jakka was the other one who called him that. Oh, that's funny. I done did train myself, you know. Nobody taught me diddly dip. You're self-educated? Not bad. Still, a long way to go. I learned my swordsmanship from my Uncle Robert back in the day. A kid like you needs a teacher. Too bad we don't have any time to spare for your training. I'll just keep my eye out for whatever your troopers are doing. I can't do. Oh, good grief. I'm not from the South, it would seem. I can learn as I go, no problem. This girl's the best sword gal in all of Andaron. If you're the best, you wouldn't have anything to learn from others. You can join us if you want, but maybe you should walk your own path. Eh? You saying I wouldn't be a fine addition to your ranks? I think you ought to consider leaving to seek out a teacher. Master who to instruct you in the art of the sword. Oh, shucks, I don't know, boss. The army's got all kinds of cute lasses fit for my eyes. Not to mention you're about to take on them Tomatons. I got a bone to pick with the likes of them. Wait, hold on. Is Natalie gay? Because lasses is a term for girls. Okay. That plot twist. That isn't a good reason to stay here. You should consider your future, kid. What path do you want to walk? It's a darn good question. I could stick with you and pitch in whatever bad guys pop up. Maybe I should leave and meet up with you in the future. I'll definitely come back here stronger than you can imagine. We'll be fine no matter what you choose, Natalie. Oh, okay. I'm gonna be honest. Personally, I haven't had much good experience with trainees. Like in Sacred Stones, like Ross just ended up like Dosla, and Amelia and Ewan. They joined too late to be of any use, because Amelia, you've got Franz, you've got Ford, you got Kaya, you got Seth, you got Gilliam, you got Doozle. All those people can fill the roles that she could, and it's just like, is the training worth it, you know? And same deal with Ross. There's not as many units that fill in his spot, but so there is certainly more drive for uniqueness. But he's easily trained, so I don't know. I've had okay experience with Ross. And then Ewan, oh gosh, I haven't even touched Ewan. I recruit him for his speed wing. That's it. And for Marissa's Shamshir. But that's it. So and the fact that Natalie's magic growth is higher than her strength growth just bothers me. So in all honesty, I'm gonna let Natalie go. If she says she's gonna come back, so I mean, I don't know, we could get bitten in the butt depending on how this goes, but I don't know, I just don't think she's worth a deployment slot, because they seem pretty sparse considering the amount of units that are actually competent. So, sorry, Natalie. You know what? You got a point, Big Boss Baudimon. I need to go out there and work on my sword skills. I'll come back someday with a whole bunch of muscles and grit. It's your choice, Natalie. I'll give you some gold so you can survive. Just don't trust any strangers. Make sure you enjoy yourself. Life isn't all about fighting and killing, after all. Sure thing, boss. Thanks for all the help. Tell the girls I'll be back soon. Yeah, she's gay. She's gay. I hope she finds happiness. Better than dying for some prince she barely knows. Yeah, I'm 99% certain Natalie's gay. Alright, let's talk to Civilian. Hey kid, where are your parents? My dad got hurt by the Tomatons. Mom's taking care of him now. I hope he'll make a full recovery then. The blonde lady said he would. Miss Lilinette? Yeah, her. She knows her stuff. You can trust her. You okay? You're not about to cry, are you? The Tomatons, murdered my little sister. Oh, kid, I'm sorry. You're a prince of House Steel. Why didn't you come sooner? You could have saved her. Yeah, you're right. Sorry. If only I'd known the Tomatans were here. I don't want your apology. I just want my sister back. Damn! Damn those Tomatans to hell! Looks like I'm not going to rest easy tonight. See what I mean? Like, man, this game hits hard. Also, can you visit? Ooh, nice. This kind of acts as a way to view what stuff you need. Oh, even better. So what? Let's just look at the inventory, shall we? Alright, so... I don't know, we probably need extra iron lances and iron axes. Bows, I don't think. We're good with staves, tomes. I don't know, I might buy an extra fire or light tome. Just for the sake of it. Oh wait, I gotta get my concoction back. Nope, wrong direction. There we go. Alright, let's talk to Jakka. It's a damn shame Silver Mist's walls are in such a poor shape. They're crumbling to pieces. I'd like to stay a while and help the civilians rebuild. Too bad, we don't have time to help these people. They're one bandit attack from destitution. Psh, you just want to have an excuse to hang out with that Lightbringer princess. Admit it, Bowed, you can't keep your eyes off her. Oh, come on, what sort of ruffian do you take me for? I can control myself. Sure, like a trained mutt. Funny guy, seriously though, Aylanda is quite the woman. I've spent many sultry nights with every type of beauty. Oh boy. But compared to them, she's special. Word isn't good enough, she has a certain something. Pretty blue eyes, maybe? You're mocking me. No, heavens no, I'd never do that. Whatever, make your jokes if you want, but I'm still going to keep my eye on that woman. This is the first time a gal has left me feeling outclassed. No kidding, she's way out of your league. You might as well try and hit on a dragon. Yeah? When was the last time you had a toss in the sheets? Good grief. 10 years ago? 15? Touche, Bowed, touche. Don't start swinging if you can't take a hit. First rule of combat. Well, two things. One, Jakka did take the hit. Two, what the frick, Bowdymon? Okay, let's go over here, I guess. There's Runa, the useless sniper. Or archer, sorry. Solum ipsum solum? Runa, what are you doing with that tome? Are you trying to learn how to cast magic? Hello, Mr. Bowdymon. I borrowed this book from Miss Lily. I heard it's hard to read, though. I only understand the words because Mommy used to read to me at night. Your father, yes. I believe you mentioned him before. Given how you said he was a mage, perhaps spellcasting runs in your blood. Still, none have learned magic just by reading a book. You need a teacher. A teacher? Who might that be? Do you know anyone? I'd say anyone in our army that can use magic would be a good start. Like my Uncle Robert always says, seek out the things you want. Okay, I'll see if I can find someone. Thanks, Mr. Bowdymon. Nice. Nice and quick. Many thanks, Prince Bowdymon. If it weren't for you, those fearless might have never left. I did what I could, but in the end, a lot of people died. I wouldn't call this battle a resounding success. Perhaps not, but you can't change what happened. Are you aware of that woman who headed the Tomatans? Woman? Don't you mean that Wilhelm fellow? No, my lord. I'm referring to Commander Leonora. I saw her talking to that Wilhelm fellow yesterday. Leonora. Her name sounds vaguely familiar. Aye, she is a wyvern rider, a master of the skies. Leonora was the one who ordered this invasion. Wilhelm was a saint compared to her monstrous urges. She often sent her troops to ransack people's houses. They butchered civilians of all ages, even our children. I recall seeing some wyverns, but I didn't get a good look at them. This Leonora sounds like trouble. Thank you for the warning, Serf. I won't presume on your generosity, my lord. I just hope you can protect us if the Tomatans return. I can't make any promises, but I'll do my best. Divines bless you. Alright, let's head down here and talk to Angelus. And then we can also check the shop, talk to Shom and whatnot. Yeah, we would have had to loop down here anyway. Angelus? Hello? I guess he's busy. Oh, Bounty-mon, my apologies, I didn't see you there. It's fine. What's that book in your lap? It appears to be quite a thick one. Ah, this is a tome I found inside one of the Silvermist homes. I was helping Samuel bury the owner when I saw it upon a nearby shelf. After I finished my business, I came back to give it a read. We're not bandits, Angelus. You shouldn't scrounge through a dead man's house. Ordinarily, I would agree, but take a look at its contents. Let me see. Oh, interesting. So this book is known as The Ballad of the Fallen Romantic. What's it about, Angelus? I haven't finished the story yet. It appears to be the biography of King Solomon, the Knowledge Seeker. It speaks of his birth, his life, and his death. He fell in love with a woman his people hated. Okay, I don't know why this is giving me Solomon vibes. Like, Bible Solomon, because he was the king of Israel. If I remember correctly, he was the king of Israel, married Jezebel, I believe, who was, Babylon, I think is where she was from, and then she converted Solomon to her religion, which then converted Israel to that religion, and then God wasn't happy, if I remember the story correctly. His enemies used that love to corner him. In the end, he died while trying to protect her. Vigilantes hunted her down and killed her not long afterward. Quite the grisly tale, Angelus. I didn't take you for the type. Aren't you bards supposed to be all romantic and lovey-dovey? Yes, I do try to act with cheer whenever possible, Sir Bounty-mon. But sometimes it's best to remain solemn when faced with such horrors. 200 fell to the Tomatans. This is no time for joyous songs. I see. Thank you for the story, then. I'll hold a ceremony for the fallen. My thanks for acting with compassion, Sir Bounty-mon. If you'll excuse me, I must compile a sad ballad now. Oh boy. Please don't sing it, Angelus. Alright, alright. Let's go talk to, Garam. Gosh darn, I was blanking on his name. Alright, I need a cup of water. My voice is getting hoarse. I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry, if I didn't get a drink, I knew I was gonna sound like Roz from Monsters, Inc. I'm watching you, Bounty-mon. Always. Anyway. I did it. That was accidental. Let's talk to Garam, shall we? Garam, what are you doing all by your lonesome? You can come into the city, you know. Prince Bounty-mon, my apologies. I do not belong in a two-legged city. The men would not like my presence. Nonsense. There is a place for you here, and in other cities. Come on, come in. Don't be shy. You have built me a dwelling? Perhaps I misjudged you. Your kind can construct abodes far faster than I imagined. No, that's not what I meant. Forgive my poor choice of words. What I mean is that you are now a member of my army, my comrade. Soviet Union intensifies! You should not only fight alongside us, but break bread with us too. The only reason I followed you is to honor my oath. Why should I care for these other two legs? They are not my kin. Well, you don't have to join us if you don't want to. I'm not your father. I won't force you into anything. Still, if you ever get tired of sitting here all by yourself, we have food you might enjoy. I will consider your offer. Interesting. Also, I don't know, did I... Okay. I'm not sure if I bought anything from the store? I feel like I remember in the actual chapter I bought like a door key and chest key. But I feel like I should just like keep spare tomes. Also, I might buy a thunder, but anyway, I'm gonna check and I'm gonna go check Convoy and see if I bought anything. Alright, so no, I didn't. I think I'm just gonna have spare tomes of the bases. And then also, I think I need to just go get two extra iron swords. Like, I just like to have 3 spares of the generic stuff, so I'll buy an extra javelin. I'll buy 2 extra hand axes, all that stuff. Anyway, shopping time! One. And 2! Oh, that's a short lance. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. There we go. That should be enough. Also, I bought an extra dagger, so why not? Anyway, I'm almost broke. I actually don't think I can buy tomes now. Whoops. Well, let's find out, shall we? Okay, so I can buy a thunder. I'm gonna do that, but I'm not gonna spend the money on the extra spare tomes. Because I could still use... I think I should spare the 1,000 gold I have. Anyway, let's talk to Shom, shall we? Nope. There. Okay, yes, I actually am recruiting. Oh, don't fine. Send me. I still have swamp water sloshing in my boots. You can leave Centaur Forest, but the forest never leaves you. Hey, Shom, problems? It's the usual bout, a bunch of annoying crap that never ends. If it isn't that damn bard, it's some idiot flapping his gums. Why do all the annoying people always yap at me first? Can't they see I hate being bothered? I think that's why they look for you in the first place. They want to get under your skin, and you make it easy. Come on, Boutymon, I'm not asking for much. Just let me hit them with a couple wind blades. Promise I won't even break the skin. Nuh-uh, no violence among comrades. Soviet Union intensifies again! Come on, Shom. Kiss and make up. No thanks, no. These guys are your battle buddies. They'll get my battle boots shoved up their battle butts. Please tell me you found some booze lying around. I need something to dull the pain, Boutymon. You need to learn how to deal with people. Screw that. Oh, wow. Shom dark. Damn. I honestly feel sorry for the guy. So, Mangs is making Rebellion Saga, which basically is a 10 chapter prologue to Andaron Saga. If I finish in time, I might do that. When I finish my Andaron Saga Let's Play, I'll probably do that next. But I wonder how how Shom's personality shifts in this one. In Rebellion Saga, I mean. Like, I wonder what his Jacob, I believe is the name? I wonder how he acts pre-Jacob's death. Hey, hello there, Victoria. How are you this morning? Hey, Boutymon. I'm doing great! You look like you're about to head out. Yuppers? Nellie is a bit restless, so I'm going for a ride with her. That's okay with you, isn't it? Sure, just keep an eye open while you're out there. Don't let some bandit catch you unawares. Don't worry, I'll be careful. Thanks for your concern. Say, regarding Jakka. He's still single. What? No! Wasn't going to ask that! Sure. I know you well, Victoria. You still think about Jakka all the time, yeah? And what of your husband, Sir Henry of Ashburn? Aren't you two legally wedded now? No? I ran away on our wedding day. You did? But why? Didn't he spend 2 full years courting you? Womp womp. Houses Ashburn and Steele have many strong marital ties binding them. Am I jeopardizing their relations by allowing you to remain here? You don't understand. I can't go back there. I can't go back to him. Was Henry really that bad? He was awful. Did he hurt you? Not physically, but he was a horrible human being. Please tell me you won't make me go back to him. I can't bear to stand any longer in his clutches. Don't worry, Victoria. You're my friend. If your situation is truly that bad, I'll protect you from him. After all the battles we've fought, I won't abandon you. Thank you, Bodymon. That means a lot. As for Jakka, you won't tell him about Henry, will you? Of course not. I know when to keep my mouth shut. Thank you again, Bodymon. Say no more. Bro moment. Not a bro moment. Bro moment. You got your bros. Jakka, your bro's looking out for you. You got a chance, buddy. You got a chance because Bodymon's helping you out. Yeah. There. Alright. Nope. No. There. Gonna talk to Samuel. Samuel, I saw you arguing with Theodor earlier. What was that about? I'm trying to convince him not to cast his lot with the Lightbringer. We are committing a grave crime by sheltering her, young master. I don't want her to drag my nephew to an early death. Why are you going behind my back on this, Sam? Has Aylanda not suffered enough? I have not seen my nephew in years, young master. When he finally returned, he did so with an enemy. Do you not see the trouble the Lightbringer will bring us? Troublebringer, more like. The moment your father learns of her survival, he will do nothing because he won't learn of her existence. My company does not consist of traitors and lip flappers. I can never talk. Okay, I'll admit, I forgot about Frederick, but still. Young master, understand, Beatrice has not seen her son in years. If this Lightbringer hurts Theodor, she will do anything to save him. She loves Theodor beyond all reason. I have spoken to Theo's mom on a few occasions. Did not take her for the doting type. My sister presents a cold exterior, but her love for him is limitless. She finds out that he is alive only for Thorgrim to execute him. I dare not assume what action she would take to protect Theodor. Beatrice might go to war to save her beloved child. We'll cross that bridge when we reach it, Sam. For now, let this prince try and mend the past. I don't want a war more than you or anyone else. Then, young master, we must... I've said my piece, Samuel. This discussion is over. Yes, young master. And we can talk to Theo. Oh, that's Lilinette. Whoops, my bad. What's wrong, Lilinette? Grampy and Theo are acting all grouchy with each other. Theo doesn't want Grampy to send a letter back to our family. And you think that would be a good idea? Well, maybe. I don't know. Theo says Isla will be endangered if his survival is exposed. I like Isla. She's smart, pretty, and she has a hard life. And she's pretty. Do you have a crush on her or something? Double gaze. You said she was pretty twice. Oh, sure I do. Who wouldn't? But that's the point. I'm gay, but that's besides the point. I just want Uncle Theo and Grampy to stop fighting. Me too, Lily. Me too. Oh, good grief. Okay, also, I want to note something. The sexuality of Natalie did not affect my decision to send her away whatsoever. I just know people on the internet can interpret things the wrong way, and that's not what I was doing at all. I'm just not a huge fan of training units. Anyway, I believe that is everyone, and given my, 6-turn shopping detour, 6+ turn, I don't know, actually, hold on. It was right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. We'll call it a 10-turn shopping detour, because I went up to here, and then went back all the way down to here, talked to Shom, blah, blah, blah. Whatever. Because of my long shopping detour, I don't think there's any other events that are going to play out. Anyway. Now that I've concluded my work, I can finally visit Lady Aylanda. Visit Lady Aylanda, the white-haired saintress. I refuse to keep her waiting. Princess Aylanda, are you here? It's me, Prince Bodymon. Hello, Bowd. It took you longer to show up than I expected. And just Isla, if you please. As I said before, I don't enjoy stuffy noble etiquette. I feel the same way. I can't stand all that formality. always gets in the way of a simple conversation. Of course, I do feel I must act properly in a lady's presence. You flatter me. Now, have you made up your mind? Earlier you said you would speak to your advisors. Moving straight to business then. I can respect that. Sir Samuel of House Rose has advised me to turn you into my father, King Thorgrim. He believes that bringing you along will cause my company problems with our laws. My closest companion, Jakka, errs on the side of chivalry. He disagrees with Samuel. I am the leader of this army, and thus I hold the final say. While Samuel's concerns worry me little, I refuse to throw you to the wolves, Isla. Oh, well, while Samuel's concerns worry me a little, my bad. I will provide you and Theo with shelter, and keep you hidden from my father and brothers. With the Tomatans pursuing you, there's no safer place for you to hide than amidst my forces. Additionally, I will put Theodor's magic to use on the front lines, given his past wartime exploits. Don't worry, though, we'll keep you safely in the back lines with Lilinette and the healers. You won't have to risk your life in battle. Seems you've thought of everything then, Baudiman. But don't mistake me for a simple cleric. When my healing abilities comes from my family, so too does my divinity. I act as a healer in the back line, but also as a magus? Magus in the front. Oh, magus, like mage-s, countess, duke. Well, duchess is duchess, but anyway, that's my, okay, a magus. I had to end many assassins' lives over the years to save my own. I'm sorry to hear you had to go through all that, especially when I'm partially to blame for your troubles. Don't be. It won't do either of us any good if you start moping about. You're a strong woman. I admire that about you. You remind me of my mother in some ways, Maria. Oh, Lady Maria of House Steel? Yes, I know her. She visited my mother and father often. She did? That can't be right. My mother rarely left home. Maybe she always spent her free time in the study. She was devoted to her research on spellcraft above all else. So that's where Mortimer gets his, sage sprite. Are you sure we're talking about the same person? Maria I knew was a magus too. She created spiritual butterflies and made them dance in the air. For my 9th birthday, she summoned her house's knights to put on quite a performance. No, that can't be right. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. No, you haven't. It's just, this can't be right. You must be mistaken. My mother was an illusionist. I also saw her summoning butterflies on occasion, but how could she have gone to your house unseen? How could my memories of her be so utterly incorrect? She never had time to leave my father's side. She was always occupied with her work. Unless? Truth be told, my father has always been a possessive man. Okay. Theory idea. His mom illusioned herself in one of the two places. Perhaps my mother made a clone of herself, then slipped away. Okay. See? But to what end? Was the mother I knew nothing more than a fake? Perhaps I shouldn't have said anything. I'm sorry. I respected Maria from the bottom of my heart. I wouldn't want to harm any of your memories. No, there's more. Why would your father kill my mother? All this time, I thought he had kidnapped Maria unwillingly. Why then would he execute her to start the Lightbringer War? Execute her? What filth flows from your lips? Lady Maria was an honored guest among my house. How could you even make such a vile claim? I'm not the one claiming it. It's an established fact. House Lightbringer executed my mother and started the war. The Lightbringer started the war and House Steel ended it. Maria came to us at the start of that conflict. She stayed with us to get away from Thorgrim. She even tried to end the war peacefully. So you deny categorically that your family executed my mother? Of course. I need to get some air. Give me some time to ponder this revelation. As you wish, your lordship. And that was chapter 4X. It was a mix of silly and serious and silly and serious. Like, oh man. Silly to serious, back to silly again. My goodness. That'll be the video title. Silly to serious to silly again. I like that. Anyway, I enjoyed that. The soundtrack was, man, that was moving. And the whole plot, the whole Lightbringer situation with Aylanda and Theodor is really interesting. I want to see how that affects the story and the whole sudden controversy about Baudimon's mother's death. Like, oh my gosh, this is picking up fast, and I love it. I love this game. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. I'd appreciate it if you did. I'm at 7 right now. I'm trying to get to 10. I'm KillSwitch360, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!